Thanks for stopping by for this week's 2 Minutes with Tim. This week I want to talk about black boxes. Now when I say black boxes, you probably right away think of airplanes and airplane crashes. After an airplane crash, we always hear the news about people trying to go out and secure the black box on the airplane. And that black box gives the officials information about the plane's speed and altitude right before the crash. That information is valuable in that it helps experts and officials determine what caused the plane to go down. Many people don't know that your car probably has a black box. This is a black box from a car. If your car was manufactured after 2014 in the United States, 100% of them have black boxes. Many black boxes exist on cars before 2014. Not unlike airplanes, event data recorders or black boxes on cars provide valuable information about the car right before a crash. Information such as speed, brake use, engine conditions, whether airbags were deployed, whether the seatbelts were used, information that can be really important determining what caused a crash and who was responsible for the crash. I represent victims of car crashes and the family of those individuals who have died in car crashes, and we use black box information all the time. Information from black boxes can be helpful because they provide concrete facts that can be helped to determine who is responsible for a crash. Now, it's important after a crash to contact a lawyer right away because insurance companies usually try to get rid of cars immediately after a crash to avoid paying expensive storage fees. That means that cars are crushed and often hauled off along with the important black box, and it prevents us from being able to access that information. If you contact a lawyer right after a crash, we can hire experts like engineers who have computer programs which allow us to take information off of this to determine information like speed, angles of the collision, whether an airbag deployed, whether seatbelts were used. This is an important reason for contacting a lawyer right after a crash. If you or a loved one has been involved in a crash, feel free to give me a phone call. I'm happy to provide information. We represent families and individuals who have been victims of car crashes and have recovered millions of dollars for those individuals. You can reach me at 573-635-7977. And thanks for stopping by for this week's 2 Minutes with Tim.